Hey, it's Brittany LaRee and Chewy here. Hi, say hi, buddy. Hi. He really wanted to say hi to everybody. I wanted to come on and make a video of how to get around, or my tips and tricks of how to get around property at Walt Disney World, because the transportation on property, although there are some really great options, there's a ton of options, right, buddy? Yeah, and I just wanted to explain to you guys how to get around. There's a couple rules of how to get around Walt Disney World that are a little bit weird that I always get questions about, so I figured I'd come on here, make a quick video, and answer those for you guys. So let's get started. So something that I think is the biggest tip that you guys need to know for coming on a vacation for utilizing transportation on Walt Disney World property is the fact that the busing system is a little bit different. So you cannot, for the most part, take a bus from park to park. Now, there are some instances where the monorails can be down or something's down and they will offer you a bus service, but most of the time you have to take a bus from a resort to a park and vice versa. You can take a bus from a park to a resort, but a lot of times you cannot take a bus from, like, say, Magic Kingdom to Epcot directly. You'll have to stop at a resort and then catch the bus from that resort to the next theme park you're going to. It's a little weird like that. Disney Springs, you can also, I'm pretty sure Disney Springs you can take it to the parks. Maybe not. I should check that. I'll make an update to this. But the busing system alone is very different. So just know strategy-wise, to plan on stopping at a resort. You're fine. Stopping at a resort first to take a bus to the park you're going to. That's definitely a huge thing that I think a lot of people get really confused about. As a cast member, I get asked that question all the time, and people just get really, really confused. Something else is, of course, we have different monorails to go to different parks along. We have a couple different monorail lines. So we have the monorail line on the Magic Kingdom monorail loop, which will take you, there's two lines there technically. We have the resort loop that takes you just to the monorail resorts along Magic Kingdom's monorail line. So you'll go from the Transportation Ticket Center potentially to the Polynesian, to the Grand Floridian, to Magic Kingdom, to Contemporary, and back to the TTC. That is the monorail resort line loop for Magic Kingdom. He just wants to be in this video, it's fine. That is the resort line specific. You have to stop at every single resort. That one is not the express monorail. So there is the express monorail line, which will only take you from the Transportation and Ticket Center to Magic Kingdom and back. That one does not stop at any resort. So if you're trying to go to a resort along the Magic Kingdom monorail line, you're going to have to use the specific resort monorail line. That also gets people confused because you see monorails and you think, that's the monorail I want to take. Not so quickly. And if you're ever confused at what the resort monorail, like which one's the resort monorail, which one's the express, they are clearly marked, but you can also talk to a transportation cast member or really any cast member near the monorail entrances. They really do help you out. I've seen people ask questions, and if I overhear people, I always let people know. Also, I did make a dedicated video on this subject, taking the monorail from the TTC sorry, my window's open, at the Transportation and Ticket Center over to Epcot. Now, this is a thing. There is a monorail line from the TTC at the Magic Kingdom to Epcot. So when you get off at either monorail, like if you take the resort one or you take the express, you have to stop at the Transportation Ticket Center, and basically you walk across a little platform. If you're coming from the express monorail, you walk across a little platform and you'll see like the monorail line. If you're coming from the resort line, you do have to exit and then walk down and re-enter the Epcot sign. It says like monorail entrance for the Epcot. You could also just exit and then walk back up the actual Epcot ramp too if that little platform confuses you. But that is a way to get from Epcot to Magic and Magic to Epcot using the monorail system. So it's a little bit confusing. I'll link the video down below of when I explained to you and actually walked you through going from the Magic Kingdom to the TTC to Epcot using the monorail system. I think that will really help you guys understand. Again, if you have any questions, please ask cast members. That is why we're here. We are here to help you throughout your journeys on property. It can get kind of confusing. Another thing is there's no longer transportation free free, it's the keyword, free transportation from the airport to Walt Disney World. They did take that perk away. It is very sad. I hope it comes back. There are a couple different options you can look up. I know that Mirrors is one of those, taxis and stuff like that, pre-book a car, all of that wonderful thing. So know that coming down, if people still think it's a free service, it is not a free service anymore. You're gonna want to look that up before you show up, so you're not just showing up at MCO going, where's the tram or car or bus over to the Magic or to the Disney World resort area. Definitely look that up prior to coming on vacation. Skyliners, we have a couple Skyliner things. Certain resorts are Skyliner resorts and not. Definitely any mode of transportation in the morning does get backed up, so plan accordingly when you're leaving your room to go to a park. If you're wanting to get there right at park open, or you have those extra magic hours, make sure you're leaving your park and giving yourself enough time to, even if you're staying at a resort and taking like modes of transportation that are at Disney, like Disney modes of transportation, that you still give yourself plenty of time to get to the parks. Skyliner is really great. You can take it from Hollywood Studios to Epcot and then the resorts in between. I had someone go, how do I take the Skyliner to Animal Kingdom from here at Hollywood Studios? And I was like, you can't. Really, you can't. You can take it from Hollywood Studios to Epcot, and then there's some stops in between at those resorts. Those are the only two parks that goes between. Animal Kingdom is kind of out there on its own. The only way to really get there, really, Betty? The only way to get there is by bus or like a car. There's no monorail. There's no Skyliner. None of that. It's kind of its own thing out there. There's a bunch of different boats on property. We have boats taking you from Epcot all the way to Hollywood Studios, Epcot to the boardwalk area. So those are great things though, so then you don't have to walk all the way if you can't walk or don't want to walk, and then you don't want to ride the Skyliner because it might scare you. There are some friendship boats that can come in and fill those gaps of walking, which I know a lot of guests really need. We have some fun older guests that maybe can't walk that much, and that's totally fine. There are these modes of transportation for you to utilize to help in those situations, which I think is really great. So there's a lot of transportation on property. This was just a really quick overview of, I think, some of the questions that I get the most when it comes to transportation on property. Again, how to get to Animal Kingdom on the Skyliner. You don't. You don't. That's not a stop on the Skyliner. I know the monorail also gets really confusing because there's like technically three different monorails. Two that just go around Magic Kingdom's loop, and then people get really confused between the express monorail that goes, again, directly from the TTC, the Transportation and Ticket Center, to Magic and back only, and then the resort line that does stop at all of the Magic Kingdom resorts. And then, of course, we have a bunch of boats. A lot of the resorts along the Magic Kingdom, like the really expensive ones, do have their own dedicated boat launches from those resorts to take you to the Magic Kingdom, which is really great. You don't necessarily have to be staying there. Sometimes they do limit it to guests, especially during the holiday season. It's the busiest time for us here at Walt Disney World. So sometimes they will limit it to guests, but those, I don't know, I've taken it over to the Grand Floridian a couple times. So there's definitely some fun boat things. There's a bunch of different boat options. But definitely, like, again, it cuts down walking, it cuts down everything. And speaking of walking, you can actually walk all the way from the Transportation Ticket Center all the way to the Contemporary. And then you can't walk past the Contemporary. There's no path from the Contemporary to the Transportation Ticket Center. So then you'd have to walk all the way back. I have done that as well. It's not that bad. It's nice exercise if it's a nice day here in Florida. I know it's usually hot, so you don't want to walk it, but I get it. But that is an option. If the monorail ever goes down, you can walk from the Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary, catch the resort monorail, or catch a bus to a resort. Each park will also have their own bus launches, as well as Springs does, and go to the board, look where you're going, walk that way, and stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes it's just a little confusing. I hope this helps explain a little bit more about transportation on property. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do kind of a more in-depth walking tour of anything. I know I did the Epcot to Magic to Epcot thing with the monorail, because I know that really was confusing for me for a while. But if there's anything else that you guys think you are having questions with on property, I would love to answer those questions. I've just had a lot of transportation questions happen in the last couple weeks of me when I'm at work. So I just figured I'd pop on here and make a quick how to get around, or my biggest tips in explaining kind of different transportations and modes of transportation here on property, so then you're not going in to how to get to and from places blindly. Disney does a really great job, if you're staying on property, to have a bunch of different modes of transportation to get you to and from, as long as you know how to use, and of course how to show you how to use those modes of said transportation. So I really do hope this helps you plan your next trip. And again, if you want any another explanation or more in-depth detail explanations of anything else about transportation, or anything about planning a Disney vacation, please comment them down below. Message me on Instagram. I love to help you guys out, even if that means making a whole other video. I would love to help you. That is part of the reason why I do this. I want to help you guys get the most out of your Disney World vacation. While you are here, it's a vacation. I don't want you to stress out. I want you to have the best time possible. So again, I really hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below anything else you might want to know about, or learn more in depth about, and I'd love to help you with those questions. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!